I'll admit it, I am still addicted to the scroll, and I don't mean the kind that Moses had. I am addicted, still addicted, to the endless, brain numbing, time wasting addiction of the social media scroll. It's one of my New Year's resolutions. I am working on it, I'm still working on it. Hi, I'm Grace. Welcome or welcome back. Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate you being here. Today's topic is going to be what I'm going to call unplug to recharge. I think a lot of us spend too much time on social media doing that endless scroll, and there's nothing wrong with a certain amount of scrolling. You could learn all kinds of things on social media, recipes and exercises, book reviews, all kinds of things. The problem is if we start going down those rabbit holes of negativity, that's where I have the problem. Now, in my own defense, I do use social media for inspiration, for blog articles, or now for YouTube. But the problem and the negativity comes in when I get stuck, and it's like I'm on the edge of a rabbit hole where I'm feeling sucked in. I once watched, I have an example. I once watched a young woman, I'm going to say she was in her 20s, and she was going to document her weight loss journey. Great. I thought this is going to be a positive experience. So she was upset, and I'm wondering, okay, what happened? What's gone on here? But the comment section below that video was so upsetting. I was hurting for this young woman. I couldn't believe how rude people were to her. So that's where what bothers me the most about this type of social media scrolling is the women attacking other women. This young woman, all she wanted to do was document her journey. She could watch how far she had come, and I'm sure she was hoping to help other women that were wanting to lose weight as well. But women were bothering her about her weight, about how she was exercising, about what she was eating, what she looked like. It just all come crashing down on her. I was just so upset. And this was back a bit before I was doing a whole lot of commenting on anyone's videos, but I did that day. I got myself together and I commented that she needed to block these people. Don't let them into your life. Don't let them rent space in your head. You have to get rid of them. Get rid of them altogether. So there are enough of us out there that are positive minded. I let her know that we've got her back, that there are positive women out there to support her. Look for those people and block the rest. I told her, you can't let the negative Nellies win. You just can't. So that's the downside of doing the endless scroll. The negativity, we don't want that. The positives of unplugging to recharge are that you're going to be in a much better mood. Your positivity will soar if you stop watching all the mind-numbing negativity on social media. You'll be less anxious. I find myself less anxious when I am very careful about scrolling. It does make a difference, so I just need to do more of that. And therefore, with less anxiety, I am sleeping better when I'm not scrolling right before bed. I think that's probably the worst time to do it. An endless scroll is right before bed. You need to unplug to recharge in a positive way, especially before the end of the day. End your day on a positive note and just get rid of the negativity. So what do you do instead of doing a negative scroll or any scroll right before bed at the end of the day? For me, I'm reading again. I found my love of reading once again. The other thing I do is I color. I love to color. I have gifted books. I made my own. When I was doing some journals, I came across how to do the coloring books. So now I've made some coloring books. I've made them for kids. I've made them for adults. And it just is a relaxing way to color however you want. I don't care whether I go out of the lines. I can put whatever colors I like together. I remember once in, I don't know what grade it was, public school, grade school, whatever, wherever you're from, whatever you call it, young anyway, and got roasted by a teacher for coloring outside the lines, for one. And then she roasted me again because I put blue and green in something that she's, well, blue and green don't go together. And in my head, I'm thinking, yeah, tell that to Mother Nature. She's got the sky and the grass looking pretty good together, doesn't she? You know, you don't dare say anything back then. So anyway, you color, you read, you do whatever your little heart desires. That's the whole point. You get to decide what you do with your time. And coloring and reading, now that the weather will get better in the evenings, I'll be able to walk again. I miss my walking. We've had so much snow, and I know I've said that so many times, but 40 years has not been this much snow in this area, apparently. So some of the neighbors tell me. I was going to show you my calendar. My crazy little walking calendar turned into the month of February, became my shoveling calendar. And I've got cats on it this time. And the only day so far that I haven't shoveled was the 12th of February when I was too sick. I had the chills and fever. I couldn't get out to shovel. If it had shoveled a lot or snowed a lot, I'd have been stuck here for a while. Anyway, so I'll be glad to get out and get walking again. So I can't be the only one that gets caught in this negative social media scrolling mode. So let me know in the comments, have you ever been stuck in this negative Nelliness? Or what do you do to combat this? What hobbies do you have? I love hearing what other people do with their free time. Now, one other little thing I wanted to mention this week too is last week I did a short because I wasn't feeling very well, which I should have included my 4th week of gratitude that I'd been working on. So we're going to do that today. My 4th week of gratitude is to be thankful, and I am so very thankful for all of my subscribers, my viewers. Everything to do with YouTube has been just one surprise after the next. I've come across some wonderful channels, and I think what I'll do is there's a little community tab. I've put a couple of questions, a couple of comments in there, but I think what I'll do is do a little section where I put some of the wonderful people that have found me or that I have found and list them down below. They're such a source of inspiration, and I'll tell you just quickly. YouTube is extremely new to me. I've never really followed it a lot before until this summer. And as I said in another video, that I lost my little dog in July, and I didn't do it again. I started YouTube to fill that space in my head. So all along, I've been doing my little spiels of what I've learned, life wisdom, life experience, positivity is what I'm all about. And I think maybe it was probably that I was really tired from shuffling. I'm feeling so run down a lot of the time that I did think I'm just going to pack it in. It's a lot of work, which I do enjoy, but it's a lot of work. And so I thought, well, I went in, I finished shoveling. I went in, I lay down, I had a sleep, and when I woke up, I thought, all right, I'll give it one more week, and we'll see. I see how I feel. As like I say, I was feeling tired. And then as I sat there before I got up, I thought, well, if, old woman, if you're not going to listen to your own messages, why would anyone else? Because I was thinking of the message that I'm always now telling myself is that you have to learn to rest, not to quit. So, okay, I got up, I was going to keep going, and we'll march forward. Lo and behold, that afternoon, that evening, a woman that was a new subscriber, I saw, oh, there's somebody new, I'll go in and check them out. And she was just a lovely soul. We're kind of on the same wavelength. And she said some beautiful things. And I commented on hers, she commented on mine, and we just had this great little back and forth. And I thought, I'm going to take that as a sign. I will keep going. And that's why my 4th week, I am so grateful for all the lovely, wonderful subscribers that have come across my page, that leave comments. I am just so very touched and very thankful for each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. That's it for me for this week. I'm going to finish up this video, and then I'm going to start on that community tab where I will list some of the wonderful people that I follow. You can check them out, see if there's somebody there that you'd like to follow as well. And I do have a wide variety of people that I follow. Interests are all over the place. So check them out and see if there's something that you might like. That's it, and we will see you next week. Thanks again to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.